the name is in English now because this is an English dim card. And so now what we're going to do, because I feel like people are going to ask, even though it's quite obvious that what's going to happen here. Alrighty, the time is upon us. I feel weird holding it like this. I shouldn't be holding it like this. I need to get a mic stand. That's the new thing I need to get. But what's up? It's your boy Xanda. We are now back with the stand-up format. I prefer doing it like this. I don't know why. You can see the background again a little bit better. I don't have the lights or anything on right now, so this is still getting cleaned up. As you can see, it's a mess. We're getting there, which I'm happy about. So yeah, I just recently rearranged the entire room for the third time this year alone, and that is just to give myself a bit more space and just feel better. And I feel a lot better the way it's set up right now, like kind of how I used to have it when the channel started, where I had a workstation right here, we filmed right here, the camera was right here on top of my bed. That's how we're doing it. But enough about that. Let's talk about what we're really here for, which is the Vital Hero. So I was lucky enough to find the Vital Hero at my local Walmart. The Vital Hero is a very interesting device. If you're watching this and you're outside of the US, I don't really know how you can get this version of the Vital Hero. This seems to be the hardest to get and the hardest to find, even if you're in the US. So these are exclusive to American Walmarts for some weird reason. Not only are they exclusive to American Walmarts, but they're just really hard to find. I was lucky enough and I finally went to my local Walmart, which I had not checked yet, and I was able to find 3. I only picked up 1. I'm not balling like that. If I was, I would totally pick up extras, but I couldn't do that. Yeah, the Vital Hero. This is the American version of the Vital Brace. So we're going to be unboxing this. We're going to be taking a look at what exactly this is, how it plays compared to the last 2 Vital Brace releases in Japan, and also just talking about whether or not this is worth it, because that's kind of a big debate as well that a lot of people have been talking about, is whether or not these are really worth the investment, considering that the BE is right around the corner. I think the 25th anniversary version is dropping in October or something, or by December. Let's take a look at this. We'll crack this open, and we'll also see compatibility with previous devices and DIM cards, which they've already confirmed is the case, but no one's shown it off on video yet, and everyone keeps asking, so I might as well try it out here. So let's hop over to the new set, I guess you could say, and then I don't know. I don't know why I'm being so awkward. I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, let's just go over there. We're standing up. We'll see how this format works. So here we go. We have the Digimon English Vital Brace, aka the Vital Hero. The weird thing about this, the interesting thing about this, is that there is not a lot of Digimon branding on here. A lot of people notice that, is that there's really not a lot of branding here. Okay, hold it like this. That's weird. I need a mic stand. That's what I need. That's what you need, boo-boo. You need a mic stand, baby. You need a mic stand. You need a mic stand. You need a mic stand. That's what you need. That's what you need, baby. Put that down here. So yeah, there's not a lot of Digimon branding on this thing, which is very interesting. It says Digital Monster all the way down here. Obviously, that's Agumon, that's Greymon, that's Virus Greymon. There's Greymon on the bottom or the back. We have Pulsemon here, but again, Vital Hero, Move More, Battle More. Vital Bracelet is up here, which is kind of weird that they're using Vital Bracelet here, but they're calling this the Vital Hero. We'll get into why I think they do that in a bit. And then again, vitalhero.com down here. And then Digital Monster, again, not Digimon. I find that interesting. I wonder why they stuck with Digital Monster and not Digimon. Maybe they didn't want to make a whole new logo or anything like that. Maybe there's still some weird legal stuff when it comes to calling things Digimon. It could be 5 different reasons, honestly. So this is compatible completely, fully with the current app and the upcoming Battle app. So if you do own Digivice V, like I do, I'm not wearing it right now, but if you do go to the Digivice V or original Digimon Vital Brace, all your Digimon, your tamer level, all that stuff will transfer over to here just fine. You use the same exact app. It works exactly the same. If you don't know how to use the app, I do have a really well done video on how to use the app, how it works and stuff like that. I definitely recommend that video. So if you're like confused on how to use the app, just check out that video I made. And so saying right here, tap the battle. So you can tap it with a phone through NFC. You can also use it on like credit card readers and stuff like that. You can also use it on like Coke machines. I have a couple videos of me doing that. I need to do another video of me like going out in wild and like tapping things just so you guys know like what to look out for if you do want to do that. It's a lot of fun trying to find spots to tap. So let's talk about the name Vital Hero. So I think it's called the Vital Hero specifically because I think that Bandai might actually either be releasing the BE very soon as well, or they're going to start making their own kind of like custom DIM that are going to be compatible with this, but they won't be Digimon. That's what I think, because it's very interesting that it's called this. It's like a general thing, kind of like with right now, the Vital Brace was so popular in Japan that they ended up just releasing the BE as its own completely separate thing. The BE isn't necessarily tied to Digimon. It's related to what they were doing with Digimon, but it's not just Digimon-focused device. It's a general device that's going to be able to take DIM from Digimon, you know, My Hero Academia, all the other stuff. So it's more of like a general thing, and I think that's why they're already kind of future-proofing themselves with this name, Vital Hero. I'm thinking like it's possible we could see like Marvel stuff like that. I don't think so though, because I don't know if Bandai has any rights to any of the Marvel stuff. I think Hasbro has exclusive rights to all things Marvel, but we might be able to see some different heroes on here that are not Digimon. Well, anyway, only time will tell. Maybe it's just a weird name they picked. But let's actually pop this thing open. Oh my god. Actually pop this thing open. I remember hearing from a couple people that this thing is almost impossible to open without destroying the packaging. So let's see if we can get this open without destroying the packaging. That would be nice, because I like keeping packages. Why I have the problem I have right now. Okay, and then like, okay, that's not too bad. Maybe I don't know who's complaining about it just being hard to open. Maybe I was thinking about something else. One thing I do want to show off real quick, because you know me, I'm the package guy. I'm going to compare these to the Japanese boxes. It's kind of funny. It's a really funny comparison. So I can stack up both of these on top of each other, and they're still not as fucking large as this box is. I get it. It's a difference in, like, the toy market, I guess is the best way to put it. Here in America, you need it to stand out. You got to have this kind of plastic to really show it off. Although a lot of companies are moving away from using plastic, which it's good to do. So like, like Hasbro and stuff, like a lot of Marvel Legends have like kind of like this where like there's no plastic window anymore. But still having a plastic window is nice. And again, it's got to have a nice shelf presence so you make it big. But yeah, that's how small the Japanese packages are. Yeah, it's kind of funny how comically large this thing is. So this comes with your standard fare of stuff, really. This is nice. This is like a longer cable than the one that we get for the Japanese releases. This is Vital Hero here. I'm like missing two. I'm like fucking up, guys. Appreciate that. Just standard generic micro USB. It doesn't mind it as a micro. Oh, wow, wasted space here. I wonder what is in. I'm gonna check this real quick. I don't know what's in here. Standard kind of stuff here. Okay. It just tells you like what it comes with. You're telling you the power switch, the DIM card, that's Impulse City or just Pulse City. So it says how to charge the Vital Brace. So this is saying to charge it with like and I've been doing this since I bought the Vital Brace. I also use an Anchor power bank. I'll leave a link to the one I use personally. It's a power bank that I use for like everything. I've been using that for my Vital Hero or my Vital Brace, since I got the first one, and I haven't had any issues. So I'll link that below if you also want to use something that's not a laptop or a computer. But this is saying not to charge it with like a wall port, like a wall plug, which is interesting because I've heard people say that, but I've never actually seen it written down. So that is interesting. I mean, I've never done it before. But keep that in mind. If you are charging this thing, do not charge it with a wall port. Plug it into the wall. Or sorry, plug it into your PC, not the wall. Don't do that. Oh yeah, so especially about the mood, especially about the status of your Digimon. Yeah. It's actually a really good instruction manual. Yeah. Using the right terminology and everything too, because this, and we like the cat out of the bag. This is not the original Vital Brace, even though it has the DM logo and everything. This is not the original Vital Brace in like function. This functions like the Digivice V, which is good in my opinion. All right, there we go. Oh, that's really cool. The this little thing is right there. I don't have to like worry about keeping it. So the versus dem I'm just gonna leave in there, and I don't need like an extra versus dem. Let's talk about this real quick. So this is actually exclusive to the red version of the Vital Brace, which I think is another reason why this is so sought after. This right here is, as you can see, Dinosaur Roar. In name, it is based off of Dragon's Roar, and this is a really cool dim card. So this is not, I wouldn't say this is necessarily like 100% brand new. What this is a mixture of the Agumon EX dim and the Mad Black Roar dim. So you have both the Virus and the normal line on here, along with some other like variations of Greymon. The blue version of the Vital Hero comes with a dim card called Wolf Howl, and Wolf Howl, same deal as this. It's a mixture of True Shadow Howl and the EX Garurumon dim. So that's very interesting. And so this dim card, from what I've been told, will work on the Japanese releases. It'll also work on this release, obviously. So the thing about dim cards, English dim cards will display the Digimon's name in English. So if that's something you've been worrying about this whole time, that is something that this dim card can do. But if I were to put a Japanese dim card inside of my English Vital Hero here, it will not display their names in English. It'll display their names still in Japanese, because all that information is stored locally on the dim card, not on the Vital Brace. So in reality, technically, this isn't really an English Vital Brace. This is just a Vital Brace. This is just another Vital Brace. Obviously, it's packaged, differently. It's got a new band color, but like in function, these are identical. There's literally nothing different about this in function and firmware. Maybe the firmware is a bit different, but in function, this is not any different than this. The only difference is that the dim cards are now translated. So if you buy any of the English dim cards on Amazon, they'll have like the Vital Hero branding, and you put them in your Japanese device, they'll be in English. But all your dims that you have from the Japanese version will still work on here. It's not going to be in English, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. So we're going to turn this on real quick. We'll see how this is looking. Looks like this is dead out the box. That's not good. I did not prepare for this. Also, mine has a scratch on it already. That's a damn shame. That is a goddamn shame. I am like 0-3 with this shit. You see that? Oh my god. I have to displex that or something. It's pretty deep though. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with that. That sucks. It's a beautiful color though. It's a beautiful, beautiful red. The red button and cover, Digivice V, has a black button. Yeah, the American one is longer by like a little tiny bit. Maybe I'm crazy. I think I'm just crazy. So this is the charger I was talking about that I use. It's by Anker. This is good for like everything. I use this for my Switch. I use it for a laptop, honestly. Like, it's a really good portable charger. Yes, okay. Still does this Digital Monster. I believe that's only on the Digivice V version. I don't think the Vital Brace starts off like that, but I could be wrong. It's already asking for a dim card. Dim card cover is solid black. That is a nice fit. This was very flimsy and easy to use. This tiny thing would fall out of the original very, very easily. Thankfully, with this one, it's a really tight fit. So it'll pop out the dim card. Put Dinosaur Howl in. Why not? So what this is going to do now is we're just going to wait. So this is going to take a couple minutes. Not a couple minutes, maybe a couple seconds. A minute tops. And then once this is all ready to go, our Digimon from the DIM cards reloaded in here. The DIM cards, honestly, think of them like SD cards. They hold all the information, whether it's evolution information, the Digimon sprites, the names, types, etc. So just like I said before, where this device is no different than like any other Digimon Vital Brace. The only difference is the fact that like this is in English now, and that's it. So thankfully, because this is the Digivice V, you do not have like a one DIM card lock. You can share your DIMs with your friends. Just keep in mind that it'll only work on 3 devices. After working on 3 devices, it kind of locks. Now that lock is completely gone with the BE, so if you do plan on getting a BE, you can still most likely use this on your BE. I don't see why it wouldn't work. So it says set your vital... Oh, that's it, set your vital hero. Oh, wow, they actually changed it a little bit. Okay, so it is a little different. The firmware is a little different. So it says set your vital hero instead of set your vital brace. You don't really need to keep it on if you want to, like, you know, pretend, you know, you're giving it life. But you don't have to have it on, thankfully. And there you go, we got a little Botamon. So this is still charging, but let's go over and see. Ooh, it seems faster. Oh yeah, that's really cool. This is a little bit faster on the scroll, which is good, because that's one thing I didn't like about the Digivice V compared to the Vital Brace. It's not really noticeable unless you like see the Vital Brace in action, like the OG Vital Brace. But the scrolling is a lot faster, and this one does have like a bit of a faster scroll here, which I'm very happy about. So let's see what the exclusive... So you can change the background, as you can see. Let's go to settings, go to background. So we have this one, we have this green one, this orange one, and then we have the 4th one is always exclusive to the DIM card, and the 4th one will always change. And so this one, it looks like it's identical to the one from... looks like it might be a mixture, actually, of Black War and the X set. There's not really much to do right now since this is getting ready. But we'll go to Digimon, and as you can see at the top here, it does say his name in English. Interesting, it says ATTR, that's the attribute. Since he's a baby, babies have no attribute, so that's why it's a dash there. But you know, attributes gonna be like virus, vaccine, data, free. Overall, it's a Vital Brace. One thing I didn't mention, I forgot to mention, is this does have the longer bands than the Digivice V here, which as you can see, my Digivice V very beat up. I wore this thing like every day practically. I did put a screen protector on here. I don't know if there's any screen protectors available on Amazon US, but there are some available on Amazon JP. So I'll try to link to those as well. I don't mind the shorter brace because I have small wrists, but as you can see, that's a lot longer. So for all you guys with big wrists, you don't need to buy a separate extender anymore. It's already built in here. You're already good to go. So I will leave this there to set up. We'll take our Japanese Digivice V. We're gonna wake it up. We're gonna put this one in storage. I should have a free storage space. Oh shit. We'll just erase that one then. Gonna have to erase Ryudomon, guys, sorry. So we'll put this in here. And I just want to see... Yeah, we'll delete Ryudomon. Sorry, buddy. RIP Ryudomon. That's not like the original one I had. My original one became Ryudomon, for those of you wondering. As far as this is concerned, I'm going to show you that this does work on the Japanese devices, and if that works, that means it's going to work vice versa. But we'll still put a Japanese one in the English one, just so you guys can see. There you go. DIM accepted. Even has the proper... Yeah, set your vital bracelet. It says here, not your vital hero. So I'm going to go over to Digimon, and as you can see, the Digimon's name is in English, but this right here that tells you like the attribute, that's still in Japanese. But all that says, don't be scared. Don't be scared of those symbols there. All it means is attribute, okay? Calm down. It's not going to hurt you. It's just another language. So you can still use your Japanese vital braces with this. And as you saw, the name is in English now because this is an English DIM card. And so now what we're going to do, because I feel like people are going to ask, even though it's quite fucking obvious that what's going to happen here. So we're going to go over to storage. We're going to store or back up our Digimon. And then I'm going to grab... So this is a Japanese DIM card. This is the Japanese EX Set 3. This is the English Vital Hero, the red version. We're going to pop it in. and we're gonna see what happens. It might shock you what happens here, guys. You might want to be paying attention to this. Hold your breath. Them accepted. Pull it out. Set your vital hero. And there you go. That is the EX set 3 Digimon egg hatching on the English or American Battle Brace or Battle Hero. There you go. And there he is. So now, again, I'm going to go over to Digimon. And you see it still says attribute in English, but up here, the baby, I can't remember, Digimon's baby one day, I'm sorry, but as you can see up there, it is in Japanese. So that's all you're really going to be worried about. Oh, these buttons feel good. I didn't even mention that. That feels great. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it also says they're in English what state they're at. So he's in training. That's all that's shown off in English on this device. Is just the attribute and what stage it's at is displayed in English. And then everything else in here should be exactly identical from the original release and the Digivice V. So check out my unboxing and videos on those if you want to know like the basics of the the basic functions of a Vital Brace / a Digivice V. Just check those videos out because it's like identical. This release compared to those two. I'm not going to go over those in this one at least. So if you want to know how this works exactly and like how to use it, just watch the videos. Again, a tiny wrist, so this is going to be like all the way up here towards the end. Looks good, feels good. These things do get dirty. I don't know if it's showing off very well on camera. You can see like how dark it is here compared to like the blue, especially like a navy. It's starting to get into like this grody territory, and no matter how many times I wash this thing with soap, it's just not coming off. It just like seeps into the plastic and like changes the color. It's a shame. That's just kind of how these things are with the silicone band. But yeah, overall, like I said, this is really nice. I do like it. So if you're looking for the Vital Brace, if you've been waiting for an English release, this is it. Now, we got to address the elephant in the room before we close this video out, and that is this worth it? Should you buy this? So this is around, I think I paid around 60 something dollars for this, which is around the same price that I paid for the original Vital Brace for. The Digivice V was $40. Now keep that in mind because that is important. This is $40. And the reason why this is $40 is because they knew people already owned Vital Braces and they wanted to sell this because it is an updated one and also help promote the new anime because this is the Digivice for the newest anime. And so for $40, you could get this and then buy the English Vital Brace DIM or just DIM in general, and then you're good to go. Or you could buy this one, the red one or the blue one, for their exclusive DIM, if that's your thing. If you really like Agumon, Dinosaur Roar is... God, hard to say that. Dinosaur Roar is a pretty good option for you because it has like every Greymon like evolution, at least all the really cool ones. I don't think it's worth buying the black one. I mean, it does come with Impulse City, which was available only in the $60 Japanese release as well. But the main reason why people don't think these are worth it either is because very, very soon, as of recording this video, we are going to be getting a new Vital Brace, which is going to be called the Vital Brace B. And the B Vital Brace is going to have a lot more quality of life updates and a lot more differences than these have. And it's going to be around the same price. I'm pretty sure the retail price for the Vital Brace B is going to be around $65, $70. So this is around that same price. So it's hard to say what you should buy and what you shouldn't buy. Now that I own one, I think I might do like a follow-up video talking about what I think you should spend your money on. But in my opinion, I think it's really up to you. Like if you just want the Vital Brace like this, because the B is not going to look like this, it's going to look different. So if you want like a Digimon Vital Brace for your collection, or you just really want to own one, it's completely up to you. I really don't know what to say, honestly. I think I might have to do a follow-up video on this. on what I think is worth it or not, and you know the pros and cons of getting English Vital Hero compared to a BE. Then again, the BE is not out yet, but we do know pretty much everything we need to know about those devices. Keep in mind this little DM logo on the top. This will rub off, especially if you have viewer long sleeves. So you might want to throw a screen protector on this as soon as you buy it. I mean, especially like mine's already scratched out of the box, so you know there's that. But you might want to put a screen protector on this if you want to keep that DM logo there. It's one of the reasons why I threw a screen protector immediately on my Digivice V, because I wanted to keep that logo on the top. I hope you enjoyed this video. Huge shout out to my patrons, and let me know, like, is this still something you're looking to get? Are you waiting for the B, or do you not care about the B and you just want an English version? You just want to be able to read the names and stuff like that? Let me know. I'm genuinely interested, because this is kind of a very split thing between the community right now. And it's just a very interesting topic of discussion. And just, you know, like I said, we'll do a follow-up video asking the question, is it worth it to wait for the B, or should we just, like, you know, get whatever? So, yeah. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace. Ooh.